evening to people who are going to watch us in a real time. And today we have a first attempt of our stream in English with my extremely harsh Russian accent. And the stream would be about past life regression. And my guest is going to be regression hypnotherapist. And we are going to talk about past lives. She is extremely accurate, and she is going to show up on my stream in a second, hopefully. And we'll start talking about stuff which can turn your life experience upside down. How it happened with me at some point of my life. So I hope you are doing fine in your heck of the woods. And like I'm doing fine. My name is Nata, and I live in Tennessee. My guest, she is from California. Both of us, we speak Russian, so probably you will notice it, or you already noticed it because of my accent, and probably she has an accent too. I haven't heard her speaking English. I teach math at the university, so I'm a very practical person. And my life changed completely after I've seen some of my previous lives. So, hi.
Hi, hello.
Hello. You see, like I changed environment. I've decided to try our English speaking stream from my, let's call it, office.
Okay.
So I'm sitting in a nice chair. Hopefully I will be able to read comments. So how is life in California?
Very good. You need just maybe more light, I think, maybe. But in the
More
future.
light. I brought just one lamp. I have so many lamps, you have no idea.
Yeah.
So something like that probably. Give me a second. I will put it closer. Something like that. Like
Much
this.
better.
Like
Because we
this.
can see your face now.
I can take off my glasses, so you will see my face better. But I love myself in glasses much more than without them. So Sveta, so far, like we are waiting on some English-speaking people who are going to show up on our stream, and we are not going to have like long introduction like we are doing in our streams with Russian-speaking people. So I was doing my homework for this stream. So guys who will have a chance to watch our stream when it's going to be recorded, and like I'm going to repeat this information a few times when people will start to come. So guest of my stream, her name is Svetlana Koroleva, and she lives in
Koroleva.
California.
Uh-huh.
Koroleva. Okay.
Koroleva.
So she I cannot say it in English, right? So she is professional hypnotherapist, and her area of expertise is a past life regression, and she has 2 degrees from American Hypnotic Institutes.
I can tell you, like, it's
Yeah.
one if in Los Angeles, California, and the name is Hypnosis Motivation Institute. And another, it's very famous Dolores Cannon Academy. It's a Academy of Healing Hypnosis Academy.
Mhm.
It's that's why.
So Svetlana is visiting my streams twice a week, and on our streams we speak Russian. And each time we have very interesting idea for our streams. And in each stream she is doing like meditation. She put people in a kind of hypnosis, and they have a chance to resolve their unresolved issues. And we were thinking to start making our streams in English. We'll see how it goes. Both of us, we have harsh Russian accent in our English, but hopefully you are going to survive. If my students in my classes survive my accent when I teach them mathematics, you are going to be fine. So I was doing my homework for our stream. So today on our stream, we are going to talk about past lives. And
Past life
if you
regression.
didn't
Past life regression.
past life regression and past lives, and if you never heard about it, it would be great for you to stay for a while, and probably it might be interested for me what we are going to talk about today. So when I was doing my homework, I was
Preparation.
watching videos, and I was watching videos, and I was reading about two most famous regression therapists, and it's Michael Newton and Dolores Cannon. And what hit me, like I was watching interview of Michael Newton, and he was telling like journalist how everything started with past life regression hypnosis in his case, and it was a very interesting situation, and we were talking about it with many times in our Russian speaking streams. So uh, Michael Newton had a patient who had a sharp pain on one side of his body, and he couldn't figure out what was wrong with him, and he was visiting different doctors, did a lot of different tests, but doctors couldn't find anything. So this guy came to Mike Newton and he said, like, probably it's a psychosomatic, probably I have some unresolved issues in my life, and these issues are causing this severe pain on one side of my body. So Michael Newton put him into hypnosis and started to dig around, to go back, like what feelings do you have, what is wrong with you, and they couldn't find any cause of this sharp pain in this guy's current life. And Michael Newton started to ask him questions. Okay, so when it happened very first time, how did you feel this pain? Like what was around you? And this guy started to tell him that he was a soldier in World War II, and he explained his surrounding, what area it happened, and he was hit by a bullet. So
Oh.
this is like when first time he started to feel this pain on one side of his body. And it was a first case when Michael Newton met somebody's past life regression experience. And after that, when he was working with the clients, he was asking them, like, when first time it happened, like, what do you remember? And Michael Newton was telling that he was very skeptical about this guy's story, but guy explained completely what uniform he was wearing and what badge he had on his uniform. And this badge was really badge from World War II of certain part of military forces. So it was a huge surprise. And this is how regression, past life regression hypnosis started pretty much.
Listening to you, I can tell you, it's the same happened with me, the same story. I am study in the Hypnosis Motivation Institute. At the moment I was studying, I was very skeptical about this past life regression, in thinking it's not for me. Maybe somebody else can do that, but I will do just therapy by hypnosis, because hypnosis, it's very helpful tool, because the body is very relaxed in this state. We call this state alpha state, or this past life regression state. To see, we can tell, to see the past life regression, the person has to be in theta state, like this, a very deep relaxing of the body, and that the person can see what happened, what is around him, and it's very similar to sleeping. But interesting, in my practice, at least 10 person start to see past life regression. That was the woman. She came with the pain and the neck pain and this part. In the same, all the doctor says we cannot find what is it, what is coming from. Yeah, and then she slept very deep in the hypnosis, and then she saw very old situation around her, and she saw how she fall and death. She saw her death, and that we are understand this is came from that. This is like memory on her body about her death and that past life regression. And now all the therapists, the regression therapists, they have a special technique to have the result in this. Like we have like schedule or a scheme or technique to eliminate that memory. That's very interesting how it works.
So what is interesting for me? Okay, so you as a hypnotherapist, you have a client, and this client come to you with certain problem, and to dig to the root of this problem, you go back in time, and this problem might be in this person childhood, or it might be in one of his or her previous lives. What happened after it? So if the person is going to see what was the cause of this
And then
pain or
understand
suffering,
if
and
if the person find like this is like memory of the pain from the past life regression from the other life, not this certain life. Now he understands it's not my pain. Now I can leave it, like and that's it. It's going. It's very
there
easy.
is no pain after it. There is no pain
Yeah.
after it.
Sometimes it's still doing like couple weeks, maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and then it's go out because it's
It's disappeared.
disappeared because it's they don't need it. They don't need it anymore. It's something
Uh,
like any situation, like something nervous situation trigger. That's like that's a memory from the body. That's why it happened.
mhm. Um, what um, what is interesting, like from my point of view, past life regression hypnosis, it's like a future of every psychologist or every doctor, because like our so how it's working, we have consciousness, which is our mind, and we have subconsciousness, which is our inner self. And it's possible to have situations in which you had a very traumatic psychological experience, and your subconscious is going to remember it, but your conscious is going to press it down. And pretty much it's blocking negative memories from, let's say, your childhood. Like if you had negative experience, let's say, with your parents, and you are not going to remember it, and only in a state of regression hypnosis your subconscious is going to bring these memories up, and you'll understand what's going on.
Yeah, it's like very important to find the cause, like the first cause of that situation, right? It's maybe the person consciously think like, why I don't sleep at night? Because I lose my work. Now I'm very nervous about like I don't receive money, I lose my work. That's why I didn't sleep at night. I sleep very badly. But subconscious mind can show us maybe in the childhood, maybe the mom really liked the child to sleep in the day, and she still, if you're not gonna sleep, I'm gonna hurt you or gonna do something wrong, right? And that's memory already like inside in or inner and our very deeply in our inner self-conscious, right? Like subconsciously. But
Mhm.
it's that memory can cause a trigger, like the person didn't sleep at night. If we find this first cause of the problem, it's very easy to eliminate it. It's very
Mhm.
helpful to find the
Because like
right
from
result. Yeah.
like it's very easy and very popular now to blame childhood for everything. And let's think, like I was reading a story about somebody who was very unhappy with his mother, and he was thinking mother doesn't love him, and it was like very traumatic experience, and he blamed mother and her not love for everything bad happened in his life. And in hypnotic therapy, he went back to the time when he was like 5 years old, when everything started, and he and his mom were at the park, and he wanted mom to buy him an ice cream, and she didn't buy it because she didn't have money for it. It was simple. It was not because she didn't love this child, because she didn't have extra money for this ice cream. And when he discovered that it was not because of lack of love, it because of lack of money, it changed his life completely. He couldn't blame his mom for not loving him anymore, and he started to look around, and he surrounded himself with the love. So it's a huge deal. I remember, but like from our streams in Russian, like which we have twice a week with you on my channel. Um, I remember like we were talking about it several times. If you in this life has some unresolved relationship with somebody, let's say you broke up with your boyfriend and you feel pain inside of you, it means that in your previous reincarnations and your previous lives, you had unresolved
Conflict,
relationship with
conflict,
conflict, or probably conflict with the same soul. It might be sure it was in different body, and you had a chance to play different roles. So if in this life you are boyfriend girlfriend, in the previous life you had a chance to be husband and wife, or mother and child, or fighting neighbors, or clans of Italian mafia, like working on different sides. But you haven't resolved your conflicts in past life, so you brought it to this carnation to resolve it here. If you are not going to resolve your issues now, you are going to bring your chain is going to continue. So you are going to meet the same soul in another life of yours, because our purpose in life is to bring everything down to love. So everything is about love. So if you are going to say goodbye to somebody, it's supposed to be without pain and regret. So it's
right,
supposed. I call it Françoise Sagan, French writer, call it sweet sadness. When you have sad memories about it, but not painful. It's sweet.
right.
So in and I remember the story which you told us on stream, uh, when it was, if my memory serves me right, it was a mother who hated her daughter, and she couldn't find any explanation for it. Like what was the reason for her to hate her daughter, and when past life regression session occurred, she discovered that in a previous life she was a young girl who had a neighbor, and this neighbor was her friend, and it was in Germany, and this friend of hers became soldier of German soldier, and this girl was from a Jewish family, and this her childhood friend killed her father in front of her eyes, and she hated this boy. And in the next life, she turned into the mother, and this boy turned into her son. Люблав Агронер, здрасте. Так, подожди. Just a second. Our stream is in English today. Hi, Maki. I love you. I love you very much. I don't know if you love me or if you love her, but both of us we love you. Uh,
Somebody translate the whole letter.
yeah. Google Translator is doing fine. Is doing fine. So if you have so main idea that if you have unresolved problems in your past lives, you are going to carry it on to your new lives. And you need to understand, like, from our beliefs, and me and Sveta, we had a lot of experience about it, that our body, it's a temporary avatar, it's just a costume for our soul. And our soul is moving from one body to another body. And if you had an experience with your past lives, like I've seen two of my past lives, actually death is not scary. Like, it's good to live in this body as long as possible, in the best possible physical and mental condition. But
And
if
carries.
I know that I'm going to have another life, death, it's like just a moment.
By experience, all the therapists, like regression, past life regression therapists, the murder, the person who murdered, right? Another
Killed
person
somebody,
killed
murdered.
somebody, murdered, kill somebody else. Usually, they are all together in the next life, very closely. Like you said,
And
mother and son.
they switch, do they switch roles? So if somebody was doing something bad to some person in the next life, usually this bad person is going to be a victim, yes. So he will be abused by another person to figure out how badly he was performing in his previous
Or
performance,
they
in
could be
his
very
previous
close,
life.
like, or they will be very close, like mother and son, something like that. To
Mhm.
to show like love and in convincing love. That's why they have to be like
So
that, really
main idea of our existence on earth is to learn how to love unconditionally,
unconvinced.
regardless if this person is your friend or if this person is your enemy. If somebody is cursing someone and wishing this person to die or something else, it's bad, and it's not about love.
Yeah, and that's why that's whatever you explain everybody. It's very good explanation, really, and we have to understand today in our life we are doing our future. That's the idea. We have to think about that. And if you curse somebody else, that's curse going like return to you for sure.
Mhm. So, like, my vision of our life is like this. I told you this vision in Russian so many times, so English version for English speaking people. um so when we are going to die, our souls are going to some special space, let's call it this way. You can all call it any way you like. And over there they meet another souls, and they are making agreements, contracts between each other, that, in my previous, listen, somebody didn't have enough love, somebody didn't have enough patience, somebody didn't have enough tolerance, and they are making contracts, and in a future life they are going to become close to each other to fulfill these unresolved issues. So if, let's say, a person didn't have enough love in her life, this person has a chance to be mother of extremely sick child. And it's only one way for this person to learn how to love unconditionally, because there is nothing you can do. If you have a very sick child, you need to take care of this child, because child's life is going to depend on your care completely. So
Right,
this is like my vision.
right. Of course, it's correct. We have to receive wonderful experience, really. To receive this experience, that's why we came here. Not like just receive money or receive richness or something like that. We need this experience by living here in this planet. That's it's very
Uh, a
important.
lot of a lot of very religious people are going to tell us that what we are talking about is completely against any religion, because if we are going to talk about Christian religion, after deaf people are going to go to hell or paradise, depends if they were good people in life or bad people in life. And Dolores Cannon was talking about it a lot. And she said, like, when she was talking to people in a hypnotic stage and asking about God, all of them were given the same answer. So God, it's not a guy who is sitting on a cloud and watching us doing good or bad things. No, God, it's an energy. God, it's a source of energy, and it's all around us, and it's not only Earth. And all people who were sharing their past life experience with her, they were telling the same thing, that God, it's a bright light and a lot of energy, and it's a love. So people who had a chance to meet God, because they were dying or because of some other things, they said, like, we didn't want to go back because we felt so loved over there. It's completely different from whatever we are dealing in our current life. So I don't see any conflict, because if you are going to talk about like Christianity, in the Bible we are told that person would be in a paradise or hell, and nobody explain what happens with soul next. And this past life regression is telling us what happens with your soul next. So for a while you are going to be in this possible hell or paradise, and after it you are going to go back to another body on earth or not on earth. If you did everything you needed to do on earth, you can be reborn on different planet and completely different body in completely different state. So like I was reading Dolores Cannon today, and I was um, watching her videos, but I would like to know about her first experience, because it was easy for me to find explanation of Michael Newton first experience with a past life, but I didn't find the first case of Dolores Cannon, like how it started with her.
The
But you
same, the
probably the
same.
same. Yeah, but Michael
By
Newton case,
declines.
yes, yes, but like in his case, it was a sharp pain in the body, and they discovered that it was caused by a bullet which was sent to this body in previous life, and body remembers it. Like so, like it would be interesting to find out how it was working, how it started with Dolores Cannon.
And Dolores Karen, she finds some clients who can return in the same lives, in the same previous lives, like in the same situation. She can try, she can find a very new technique in that moment, like put the codic, like code for each person. The
Mm-hmm.
person has like special word to go very quickly in the deep state of hypnosis, and then she can return this person in the same life. In that way she can see the whole life of that person like very deeply, and a lot the circumstances happened, and that's why she did like 19 books of,
Oh wow!
yeah,
But like
by decline.
when I was reading about Dolores Cannon, she started in 60s, and everything started from weight loss. Like her husband was an amateur. He was not professional hypnotherapist, but he was teaching her some technique, and they were working toward weight loss, and it was successful, and this is how like her hypnotic experience started. But it's so cool. And you like when you come to my stream and we have our meetings in Russian, like you were telling a lot of stories about your experience with the clients, and it's so cool and unbelievable. And what is interesting about past life regression, that pretty much all people can develop their vision, because if you sleep and during the sleep you see dreams, it means that you can be in this state of mind, in this state of sleep. So you can see dreams. So all people can see their previous life situations. but it's possible to work with a person which is called sleeper, and it's a person who can see some stuff for another person who cannot see, because like I've met a few extremely stubborn people and they said like we cannot be put into hypnosis, it's not working for us. So probably in this case they need a sleeper who is going to see stuff for them. Like it's
Yeah, it's
Elon
very
Musk.
new
It's like
technique.
Elon Musk who is going to put a chip in your brain and is going to see what's going on with your subconscious through this chip.
You are talking about very new technique. It's about the same, like Dolores Cannon. She put in hypnosis the same person over and over again, like I don't know, 15 times. They came to her like 3 times a week. It's the same now. We have new technique. The person who can start to go very quickly in deep state of hypnosis, we call that theta state of hypnosis, and this is the state where the person can see past life regression, or that person, we call him sleeper because he going very quick in this state of hypnosis sleeping, but it's not sleep completely because we can talk together. I can
Yeah,
ask
yeah.
him, I can ask the question about what do you see. If the person can see his own life regression, or that person sleeper, the sleeper can see the other person life regression, past life regression, or can see the aura of that person, or see what the problem, what the cause of that problem the person has. If the person asks some question, he can write some like 10 questions, and we can do special session about that questions, answering on them.
Mhm.
Yes.
Like what is interesting about like hypnotic stages? I had a funny experience with a friend of mine, and she's an American, and we were doing like we were on a business trip together, and we were drinking a little bit of wine, and we decided to listen some meditation in Russian. Like I didn't do any translation to her, so we were listening whatever we were guided, like a person who was doing this meditation was giving us steps that you need to imagine this and this and this, and I understood everything, and friend of mine didn't understand any single word.
Any
So
word.
when we shared our experience after this meditation, she told me about visions which she got during it. So in this case, that like energy is working more than words. Like it's so cool. So each time, like when Sveta is visiting my
I said, did you hear me good? Really, I
yeah,
forgot.
uh-huh,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. So when Sveta is visiting, Svetlana, she's visiting my streams. Like we had a lot of meetings because we meet probably like 3 or 4 months already, and we were talking about different stuff. And each time she's doing like deep meditation, and we were quitting smoke. We were talking about. Past lives. We were talking about energy, how it's possible to feel yourself with the energy. We were doing a lot of interesting things, and we decided to start our first meeting in English
I think we can
with
start with meditation already. What do you think?
yeah. So we
Yeah.
we 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 are going to talk about past lives, and if you didn't have any experience with it, don't be afraid. You are not going to jump on your table, or you are not going to be asleep and will not be able to wake up. No, it's going to be like deep meditation but guided meditation, because the difference between meditation and hypnosis. So Maki, stay with us. Do meditation with us. So when you are going to be in this deep stage of hypnosis, all you need to do is to follow Sveta's voice, and she is going to tell you what to imagine. And since this meditation would be about past lives, she is going to do the settings So you are not going to have unpleasant experience with your past lives. So if, let's say, in a past life, in one of your past life, you were killed by an arrow on a battlefield, you will not see it. You are going to see something nice. So to do this meditation, it's better for you to lay down and close your eyes. And if you have something to put on your eyes, it would be great. So you are not going to be bothered by extra light. If you have headphones, it would be even better, because family members, annoying family members, are not going to disturb you. And all you need to do is to imagine what Sveta is going to tell you. Follow her voice, use imagination.
Okay, let's start. Now, please give a deep breath in, breath out. And one more time, repeat one more time. Breath in, and breath out. And now let's create a powerful and effective energetic shield for protection. Imagine a dome of protection and safety field around you, encompassing your entire being. Visualize this whirling vortex of pure cosmic energy, gaining momentum and shaping a strong and secure space around you, layer by layer. Feel the intensive vibration of this cosmic energy as it attracts and merges with additional streams of vibrant light, fortifying the outer layers of your protective space. To enhance the shield even further, envision a radiant violet dome forming above your space, adding an extra layer of heightened protection. As the shield solidifies, imagine the outer side of the space becoming completely invisible, while you remain safe and fully protected within. Take a moment to feel the strength and security of this energetic shield surrounding you, knowing that it acts as powerful barrier against any negative or harmful energies. A dense and invisible protective shield envelops you. Feel the gentle current of relaxation entering through the crown of your head, flowing slowly downwards. Release the tension in your forehead, allowing the muscles around your eyes, nose, lips to relax. Let the muscles in your chin invite the soothing wave from relaxation continues to ease the muscles in your neck, melting away the tension in your neck, shoulders, and forearms. And now, imagine the weight of your eyelids increasing, your eyes soaked, feeling pleasantly heavy and heavy and heavier. Visualize all the wrinkles on your forehead, on your cheeks, on the wrinkles around your eyes, your nose, or your entire face, smoothing out completely. It's as if your shoulders have become heavier, allowing you to think even deeper into relaxation. Relax your shoulders, elbows, and palms. Feel the muscles in your chest, abdomen, thighs, and knees completely letting go. Your fingers and toes are now in a state of deep relaxation. Allow yourself to feel completely at ease, relaxed, and protected. Every sensation and feeling you experience adds you in delving future into relaxation and inner peace. You might observe that certain parts of your body relax more easier, while others still hold the tension. This is because some thoughts are impeding your relaxation, trying to exert control and preventing you from fully embracing this moment. Release them and allow your consciousness to rest and unwind. Begin to cultivate self awareness without forming consciousness and grant yourself the freedom to discover any answers to any question by observing your sensations and emotions of a from the distance onto your own rhythm. You can rest and unwind while remaining fully present at the present moment. As your body relaxes, your mind follows suit, delving into deeper relaxation. You experience a sense of coziness, comfort, and tranquility. The boundaries of your physical form dissolve. The surrounding noises become insignificant. Any external sounds and distractions merely serve to guide you into deeper and more deeper state of relaxation. You solely focus on my voice, attentively following its guidance. And now imagine yourself standing on the steps of a staircase, gripping the handrail with one hand. Take a moment to mentally visualize and repeat the number 9. And together, let's descend the steps of the staircase. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As we go down, feel yourself becoming more relaxed and at ease. And now, envision a gentle white stream entering the crown of your head. This stream carries with it warmth, comfort, pleasure, peace, and tranquility. Allow yourself to deeper and deeper in profound sense of relaxation and calm. And now, as I count to three, a magnificent waterfall appears before you with crystal clear water flowing gracefully. One, two, three. Has the waterfall appeared? Take a step if you like. Take a step into this cascading water, and the waterfall washes away all negative energies, negative programming, and harmful particles from your being. As you immerse yourself in this embrace, you undergo a completely profound purification, cleansing, and healing in all levels. Your energy vibrations elevate, and you experience a deep sense of renewal. It's as you merge with the water, undergoing a transformative crystallization on every level, and you feel fully cleansed. And now, gracefully step out of the waterfall. As the waterfall dissipates into the ethereal expanse, a serene landscape begins to materialize around you. Slowly and gently, nature unfolds its beauty. Trees, shrubs, vibrant greenery, and others elements that create a tranquil atmosphere surrounding you with a sense of peace and harmony. And at this moment, a powerful protective energy flow into the crown of your head, forming a shielding spacesuit around you. This protective suit will remain active throughout the entire transition and in your everyday life. It acts as a filter, allowing you only positive emotions and experiences to permeate through, while effectively warding off anything negative. Feel the assurance of this protection surrounding you, keeping you safe and secure. And now, take a moment to become aware of your body and this position. And now, let's enhance your protection in your future. You feel a deep sense of tranquility and safety. You now understand that there is nothing that requires your attention or action at this moment. Simply allow yourself to get comfortable, tuning in to the sounds around you. Notice the position of your body and the sensation of clothing against your skin. Focus on your breath and consider adoption in special breathing technique. Inhaling deeply with your entire body, surface in every cell within, and allow yourself to imagine or simply find yourself in that place that will help you uncover your past life. It is some place familiar to you, like your own homeland. Perhaps you have always dreamed of reaching or returning there. And now, in some magical way, you are already there. What do you see? Perhaps right now, before you, a golden screen or a portal of sparse incarnations with protective measures is opening. Allow your imagination to transport you to a place of your choosing, a place that holds special significance for you. It could be a cherished spot in your beloved location from your past. This place has essence that resonate within you. Whatever you dream or visiting this place again, or simply wish to experience its essence, let yourself be immersed in its magic. In a system, you find yourself there, surrounded by the enholding beauty of nature. Trees sway gently, the breeze brushes flourished with life, and vibrant greenery paints the landscape. As you take in the scenery, familiar objects and a comforting atmosphere gradually materialized, evoking a sense of warm comfort and nostalgic familiarity. And as you arrive there, you are greeted by people, some of whom may be familiar to you, while others are new faces. We illuminate the space, filling in with a warm and inviting light. What do you see and feel at this moment? What surrounds you? Is it the gentle glow of daylight or the serene ambience of nighttime? Are you in an enclosed space or embraced by the vastness of the outdoors? Shift your attention to your feet. What type of footwear adorns them? Is it women's or men's shoes? Now, rise higher in your awareness. Take note of the clothing enveloping your body. What attire do you find yourself wearing? Do you have any headwear, such as a hat or cap, adorning your head? Observe your hands. Is there any jewelry or treasures present? If you cannot see them, allow a sense of knowing to arise within you. Who were you in that past incarnation? Who is present with you? What's surrounding you? What emotions are you experiencing? How did that person pass away? And who simply observe from the sidelines? And that now you don't feel anything in your own body, neither hurts, pain, nor disappointments. Just understanding and perception of the world. What can help ease the current situation based in the awareness of what occurred in that past life incarnation? We express gratitude to everyone who helped us in this moment, those who provide us with the information. We thank the universe for its assistance. We ask all aspects of the soul or being to return to their rightful place, time, and space to which they belong. We remove all trances of our presence. All possible open portals and doors to past life are closing. And now allow yourself to immerse fully in the excessive pleasure of this present moment. Embrace the extraordinary sensation that accompany this remarkable journey. Excellent. And now feel like energy is radiant and positive, and everything is going well. As you emerge from the meditate state, you will feel revitalized, rejuvenated, and completely calm with a positive outlook. From now on, effortlessly, you will enter this trance state whenever you desire. Your entire physical body will be deeply relaxed and at ease. And now, 10, we extend our gratitude to everyone who joined us today and provided their support. 9, all open portals are now closing, sealing off this space in this moment. 8, our energetic field dissolves and merges into the galactic core where it undergoes transforming into primal energy. 7, you re-enter your physical body, and as you emerge from the trance, you will feel amazing, on a wonderful mood, harmonized, balanced, and healed on all levels. 6. Clarity and freshness return to your thoughts. Your breathing become calm, peaceful, and rhythmic. 5. The boundaries of your body begin to reestablish themselves. You feel the urge to gently move your fingers and toes. 4. The boundaries of your body are fully restored. You are fully present within your own body. Return to your place. 3. Clear thoughts accompany a powerful surge of energy. Return to the present moment. You feel the desire to open your eyes. 2. Take a deep breath and exhale. 1. Open your eyes. You have fully returned here and now in the present moment.
I opened my eyes. Ну шо, здрасте.
Нам что-то какие-то русские люди появились.
Здрасте, русские люди. Так, подождите. Короче, они там между собой, у них там между собойчик.
Да.
Народ не понимает, что такое медитация, что такое транс, что такое гипноз. Короче, вот это могли бы прийти, тихонечко послушать, и, может, вас бы проняло что-нибудь, хоть увидели бы что-нибудь, даже если английского не понимаете. То есть, получается, тут,
Ну, скажи сейчас что-нибудь на
ну,
английском, чтобы у нас осталась запись. Как были у тебя? Ты погрузилась? Did you...
not quiet, because, you know, like, I'm so familiar with you doing meditations in Russian. So when you speak English, tone of your voice is different. Like when you speak Russian, it's slightly higher, and more stretchable, And when you were doing meditation in English, your voice is lower, not as low as my voice of smoker and drinker, but like lower and not so stretchable. I've seen ocean, and I've seen myself being at the beach, but I had this unusual feeling of your different voice.
Different voice.
So I had a confusion about it. So, but it was very good. Приходи к нам в стрим сегодня в 23 часа по московскому времени, и мы будем по-русски об этом говорить. Вот. Но в целом, в общем, интересный очень опыт. It was like very interesting. And I think we need to continue to do it. So, like I'm going to, like I need to train myself to tune my ears on the way you speak English with this slow voice. Like, say in Russian, like, как ты говоришь, а сейчас? Ну, скажи вот это, а сейчас? How you say it in Russian?
Представь себе, да? А сейчас представь себе, или вообрази, или просто увидь. Мне кажется, I think in Russian is more gentle. In English it's more, да? По-русски мягче.
Like Russian is softer than English, but
Softer.
it was like when I'm singing songs in different languages. Let's sing song "My Way," Frank Sinatra, and now the end is near. So in English it sounds sharp. In Spanish it sounds like a flow of the air.
Да.
So it like I think like you need to we need to keep doing these streams, and you are going to tune up my ears on different tone of your voice, because I'm so familiar with you doing these meditations in Russian. So it was interesting.
It
And
was
I
very
wish Tanya Kirichenko was here, so she had a chance to write something about this meditation or call us. But we are going to keep doing it, and we'll see, like hopefully she will be able to come and like call us our regular thing.
да. But
So
at least you see something.
yeah, like I've seen
You
I've
watch.
seen a beach, and I was barefoot. It was so funny. So at my work I was talking to a guy today, and he's probably from India or Pakistan, from that part of the world. And he's like a researcher in mathematics, and we were talking about like hobbies, and I said that like I'm doing streams, and I'm very into energy, and like past life, and palm reading, and some other stuff. And he said like, did you see your past lives? And I said like, yes, I've seen two of them. And he said like, so which ones did you see? I said like, I lived in Venice, and I was a gondolier on a gondola, and I live in England, I was a painter. And he said like, so there is no chance for our region. And I think like probably I told him, probably when I see some other lives, I lived in your region, I've seen only two. But it was so funny. He said like, so there is no chance for our region. And I said like, there is a chance, I need to see more lives.
Yeah,
So it
we did session with Armenian people. In the past life was in Armenia, and it's the same region. You know, who knows? But
Yeah,
it's
you never know when you're going to end up with seeing your previous lives. Like you end up living in France in mid ages. Some people, like friend of mine, Olga, she live in Maya time. So you never know what life shows, what is going to show you in this past life
really, we
regression
did today a
sessions.
very short meditation, about 15-20 minutes. But Dolores Cannon, she's doing her session as three hours. 3 hours. That's why the person can go in very deep state of hypnosis, and
Hmm.
that's in this deep theta stage of hypnosis that the vision will be more clear, and more
Oh, sure.
details, and the person can analyze more, uh, right, more situation, what happens, like very important situation like wedding or why it happens like that.
Yeah,
So
yeah. So
but which is
15
very
minutes,
true.
it's enough to have a glance of what's going on, to just have an idea that, like you had a chance to see this and this and that and that.
Right.
So I think it's a great. Uh, so we are going to see each other on Thursday at 3 p.m. Central Time or 11 p.m. Moscow time. I haven't scheduled our stream tomorrow yet. I will schedule it and send you an invitation to it.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Sveta. So it
Okay.
was it
I'm
was
very
a
glad to
very
be here. Yeah.
yeah, finally we need to start doing it. That like we were talking about it for a few months and haven't done anything. So we'll need to start doing our streams in English to see how it goes. And
Okay.
our Russian stream is going to be Thursday, 23 p.m. Like 11 p.m. Moscow time. And I forgot what we are going to talk about, but I'm going to put it on stream. You will see it.
Okay. Okay. I'm
Thank you
very
very
glad.
much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. See you soon.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye.
Mhm.